for that, open recycle bin window, the file menu, recycle bin is all the deleted a dustbin. All the deleted dust and depending upon the deleted items the part of recycle or by mistake you have to delete one of your important files or folders, then recycle bin helps you to retrieve it back. Retrieve is to get it back, to pull it, as the recycle window or the recycle bin has which option? All you have to do is, let's say, the file gets deleted. We want to do it. So what we will do, we'll open recycle bin and then select the file like attendance or mark sheet and then click on restore. In the picture below you may not be able to see it clearly, hence for you all I have this option. Look at here. So over here students, as you can see at the extreme top left it's written recycle bin, right? Then towards your left navigation pane you have a few options like desktop, downloads, drop boxes, and in the center we have the list of deleted files. Now you see there are two arrows, one pointing towards restore the selected item. That's one way, and the second way is you select the particular file and if you do a right click you get the option to restore. Here you also have the option empty recycle bin. Just below the recycle bin option you see empty the recycle bin. This option will delete all the files and folders which are stored in the recycle bin. So let's move further. It is a good practice to empty recycle bin at regular intervals. Empty recycle bin option is available in file menu. Right? We just saw what an empty recycle bin window is. Again, just take a look. In the top left, organize, empty the recycle bin and restore the selected items. So it is a good practice, as if you have lot of files and folders in the recycle bin window, it may slow the performance of your computer. So it is a good practice to delete those or empty the recycle bin at regular intervals. Let's continue further. My network places. As the name indicates, this icon gives the information about the computers connected in network, which allows us to view and access the computers connected in network. So my network places, it gives you the access to see all the computers connected in the network. You can view and access all the information of the computers that are interconnected to each other. Apart from this icon, we can place program icons also on the desktop. Not only program icons, any file or game which we often use, for them also you can put shortcut on the desktop so one can access them quickly. So this particular stanza or paragraph is talking about a user can add the shortcuts depending upon this requirement. Let's say if you daily play a game, or there is a particular file which you have to access daily, then you can simply create a shortcut of that particular file on the desktop as an icon, and you can double click on it to open it quickly. This gives you the convenience of accessing your files and folders at a faster and easier way. So just to shortly summarize, we have this default icons like this PC, network, recycle bin and Internet Explorer, and towards your right is a description of what these desktop icons do. You can make a note of this in your notebook for your reference. Let us continue to see what or how to put shortcut on the desktop. Let's read. Let us put shortcut for Paint program on the desktop. Now this is something which we can do in a practical session, as it is giving us step-by-step instructions. However, for your theory, we will still. So what we will do is, we will click on Start menu and select All Program, then select Accessories, then right click on Paint. A pop-up menu is displayed. From that, select Send to. Again, menu list will appear. From that, select Desktop. And the option to select is Create Shortcut. And click. Shortcut icon for Paint is placed on the desktop. As you can see in the picture below, see here. Shortcut to applications, right? Microsoft Word, then shortcut to application, my computer. You can see there's active application. So the window which is currently accessible by a user is known as the active application. So how we create a shortcut for any particular application or a particular file? Here we have an example of Paint. So to do that, we'll go on Start, we'll click on Start, then we'll go to All Program, select Accessories, and right click on Paint. A pop-up menu will be displayed. From that, we have to select Send to. Again, a small window will appear giving you the list of options. You simply select Desktop and a shortcut will be created. Reading further, desktop is placed where you see the first thing. Desktop is placed which you see the first thing. You can choose wallpaper and screensaver of your choice. It can be any picture of your choice or images provided by Windows. Wallpaper is background pattern of window. To change wallpaper, follow the steps. So now it is explaining or telling us to change the wallpaper. It's telling something about the wallpaper, the settings. As you may have seen during your practical sessions, when we sit on the different computers, some desktop computers are plain, just the desktop icon, and some have like special wallpaper, right? So we will here try to change the wallpaper. It's again a feature, as in your cell phones you have wallpaper themes option. You change it as per your convenience or as per your interest or as per your like, students. Similarly, even in computers, we can change the appearance of the home screen, also known as desktop, by this feature called as wallpaper. Let's see how to change the wallpaper. Right click on desktop anywhere. Menu list will be displayed. From that, select properties and click. Display property dialog box will be displayed. Click on desktop tab of this dialog box. It will display list of background pictures which can be set for background. You can select one from here or click on browse and select your own choice, maybe your own photo or a paint file created by you. After that, click on apply button and new background will be displayed on the screen. Click on OK. So this is telling us to or giving the step-by-step instructions how to change the wallpaper. In the picture below, you have the pictorial format as to how the window will look. So all you have to do is, how do we go to the display properties? You right click anywhere on the desktop except the icons. You right click in the blank space. A small window will pop up. From that, you select the option properties. So as soon as you select properties, the window will display something like this, right, which is consist of themes, desktop, screensaver, appearance, settings. So this is how you apply the wallpaper or the screensaver. If you read further, screensaver, it is quite usual the computer is on and inactive. We are busy doing something else. That time system sends some moving patterns on the screen, which is known as screensaver. Screensaver protects screen or monitor and prevent it from burning. To set a screensaver, right click on desktop and select properties. Then click on screensaver tab. You can choose screensaver moving picture from the list. Even you can create your own also. And give time period in wait checkbox by choosing preview option. You can see preview of screensaver. Click on or more mouse to stop it and click on apply, then click on OK. Okay, so wallpaper is the background pattern of window and screensaver is the window that comes while your computer is locked or idle. When you are not using your computer, then the screensaver will be displayed and wallpaper is the background pattern of window. Take a look here. As it says, you right click and then click on properties. These options gets popped up. Themes, desktop. A desktop is where you will select the wallpaper. Screensaver is where you will select the screensavers. Then we have appearance and settings. So this is how a Windows XP operating system will look like, the options. And this is the option when you, in Windows 10, the higher operating systems, when you right click, you didn't get properties, however you get the option of personalize or display setting. And this is how the option will look like. Since we are in the Windows 10 generation or we are using Windows 10 operating system, students, I'm just using this for your understanding or for your knowledge. In your syllabus, it's only about Windows XP. However, I'm just giving you additional information or keeping you up to date with today's generation, as we are already using Windows 10. Display property or personalized window option will look like. Let us continue. Not only the background and screensaver we can change, entire appearance of desktop by choosing appearance option from display properties. Appearance option on selection provide us option to change color, fonts, how Windows menu bar should appear, etc. Select color scheme and font of your choice and click on apply and click OK. This is nothing but this is telling you we can change the appearance. If you see, it's right next to screensaver. appearance. So this will help us to change the display or the overlook of the computer screen. You can change colors, you can change fonts depending upon your preference or the style that you want the display to appear. So in this display properties, you can change the wallpaper, you can change the screensaver, you can change the appearance. In screensaver option, you have the wait time as in cell phones, guys. Like you see, if the phone remains inactive, lock it automatically, right? We have 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes. Similarly, in computers, when the computer screen is idle, when a user is not using it for a specific time, after that screen gets automatically locked and the screensaver starts playing. The screensaver has appeared on the screen. So let us work with Windows. We have seen what all icons are on the desktop and how we can change desktop appearance. Now it's time to work with Windows. Did you notice a thick bar on the lower side of the desktop? This is known as Taskbar. Taskbar has start button and icons for the documents and programs open at the same time. It shows other indicators like internet player, time and date. Start button is the magic button of window. Any program can be accessed through start, as start menu have the list of all the options available on the computer. So this paragraph is talking about the taskbar. As you can see in this picture, at the bottom there is a taskbar written. This entire rectangular bar is known as the taskbar, which consists of the start icon. Then we have the indicators showing all the open documents or programs. Then towards your extreme right we have other options like for USB, for internet, date, time and various other features. So this is what a taskbar is. So let us continue further to see what the start menu is. When we click on start button, menu list displays option. I will read again. Start menu. When we click on start button, menu list displays options. All program, my document, control panel, search, run, etc. So students, this is an explanation about the start menu. As soon as you click on the start menu, now in Windows 10 operating system, we no longer have the start written. We have the 4 icons of window, the Windows logo. The 4 so as soon as display all the programs or uninstall any application, then it gets updated automatically. My document, this is the place where all the documents are saved by default, like we discussed in the start. Control panel, as the name indicates, it has got all the tools to manage entire computer system. On clicking, it displays options, taskbar, start menu. Search, this icon allows you to find files or folders on any drive which we forget where was it stored. Then search option is very useful. It gives you wide range of options time wise, name wise, so it's easy to search. For example, you created a file Geet and now you don't remember whether you saved it in My Documents or somewhere else. Then click on Start and select Search. Search window will be displayed. Okay, so control panel is nothing but it's as the name indicates, that may be available in a Windows operating system. Once you click on it, it displays all the options like network and sharing center, ease of access, like all these multiple options or the various options gets displayed. There are two types of view in control panel, students. One is the category view, and then the other one is a small icons or the list view. This is just for your knowledge. Then we have the search button, as the name itself says, search. It helps you to search a particular file which we may have forgotten the location of where it is saved. Like by default, My Documents is the place where all the documents or files are saved automatically. However, like I mentioned earlier, if a user wants to save it to a different location, a user has the preference or the capability to do that. Now let's say, for example, you have saved a file and you forgot where the location is. Here in your book, we have given the example of the file created by the name of Geet. In My Documents or areas of the folders, but you're not able to find it. So what search will do is, search will help you to get the list of all the documents by the name of Geet. Like as soon as you type Geet in the search file with that name, so only that file will be displayed. If you have multiple files, then all the files with the name Geet will be displayed as the search option. This is how Windows 10 operating system or the desktop icon will look like. As soon as you click on Start, this is the options that you get. Like from the bottom, settings, right, we have it's known as menu. Windows cascading CSS, that stands for cascading style sheets. This is a feature of the Windows. This is how a start menu in Windows 10 operating system looks like. And this is the control panel view, students. Take a look. This is where you can adjust your computer settings. You see the list of options, administrative tools, date and time, devices and printers, fonts, internet options, mouse, keyboard, network and sharing center, language, recovery. These are all the options when you go to control panel window. Now see here, students, on your right, from where you see view by small icons. See here, small icons. When you click on this drop down arrow, you can get the option of category view. This is what I was trying to tell you all. That control panel has two options. We can see small icons, large icons, as well as category view. Now, with the advancement of the operating system, the options also get enhanced. So here we will continue with the search option. As we read last, search window will be displayed. So in left pane, click on all files and folder options. In file, text box type Geet and select drives from drop down list and click on search. And search result will be displayed in right side of window. If you don't remember the file name, then we can use wild characters like question mark and asterisk in file names with different extensions. For example, you do not know Geet is GIET or GIIT or GEET, then you can type in search file name box as G question mark T dot doc. Question mark replace one character and asterisk number of characters. So this is the example of how you can search for a file. Like in case if you don't remember the spelling, what is the actual name, then you can use question mark and asterisk. And multiplication sign or the star sign is known as asterisk. So this is how a search option will help you to search for the files or folders that you may forget the location. You may have forgotten the location of that particular file or folder. Let's see what is help and support. This feature of Windows make one independent of any guide, as under this heading one gets information on any topic related to Windows. Help has its own search box which allows us to even get information for a term of command. Now help and support is an option or a feature which makes a user independent. Let's say we are new to computers and we do not know how to operate or what are the features of that particular Windows operating system. So what we can do is we can go to help and support and we can get ourselves educated on a particular feature or a particular topic that you may want. Like it's an assistant. It helps you to give you information. Like you don't want to depend on any person or any internet. You can directly use help and support option and it will give you the details or the knowledge of that particular feature which you may be looking for. Down below is the help window. This is how the help window will look like, and you can search for any help that you are stuck on or you need more information on. Next is the run. Run option allows us to execute any file, application or program. It can be used to open any file also. We have to provide complete path where file is located. For that, we can use browse option. For example, a file named resume is in D drive. My files folder, then you must type in open text box. This is the description. D:/ my files / resume and click on OK. So the run window or the run command is nothing but it's again a shortcut for you to open that particular application in a faster way. Here it's telling you to open a file by the name of resume or resume, which is in D drive. So how you do it? You press the Windows key and the letter R key. The letter R is the shortcut key for the run command, Windows R. You press that Windows R and a small window, as you see down, a small run window pops up, and then if you know the location of the file, you can directly enter it, or you can browse and you can open that particular file. We also use the run command to open certain applications like calculator, Microsoft Word, Paint, PowerPoint, and various other applications. Like this is the advanced use. Like if you are aware as to what are those commands of that particular files or folders, then you can simply use this command to use this window, run command window, to access those applications. Example here, so this is how a run window will look like. So you can click on, like say now you want to open calculator. So to open calculator, how you do is you click on start, then you go to all programs, then you go to accessories, and then you go for calculator option. The next option will be, or the next way will be, you go to search, type calculator, and then the calculator will be opened. The third way is the shortcut, the more easier way. Now in this, the trick is you should know what to type in this run window. Like for opening a calculator, you don't have to type in CALCULATOR, calculator completely. You just write in CALC and click on OK. Calculator pops up, or calculator window will open up. This is the use of the run command window. And if you turn, there are many programs in all programs, but commonly used are accessory program which you can access. Click start, all programs, accessories. You can select whichever program like Wordpad, Notepad, Paint, calculation, etc. So here this says all programs is a list of all the programs. However, the most commonly used are accessories. Here is the example. All programs, you see it's highlighted in blue. All programs, then accessories, then there is an arrow pointing towards the right. These arrows mean there are list of options available, sub menu or sub options. So under accessories, you got accessibility, communications, entertainment, system tools, calculator, notepad, paint, right? These are all the options most widely or most commonly used by a user. Take a look, students. So in this chapter, we learned about windows. We saw what is window and then its various other options like my document, my computer, recycle bin, then network places. Then we also learned about how to create shortcuts, how you can create shortcuts, various shortcuts. Then about wallpaper, screensavers. Then we saw the details about the start menu, what all options you get under the start menu when you click on the start button. Then the list of programs, the basic features like help and support, search, run command. These are all the basics of the Windows operating system. I hope you all understood the chapter. I will send you all the notes accordingly. I request all the students to kindly complete their notes. Until our next lecture, students, I thank you for your time. Be healthy and be safe. Thank you once again. Have a nice day.